King Charles III, the new monarch and King of England, Kabaka Charles owokusatu, era nga ye kabaka omupya owa Bungereza. Jjukira nno n'abakyala yaseeredde, n'abakyala Queen Elizabeth II yaseeredde. And right now, okay, at the moment the Queen died, the throne passed immediately and without ceremony to the heir Charles, the former Prince of Wales. But there are a number of practical and traditional steps which must go on so that he can be crowned a king. What will be held, or what will he be called? He will be known as King Charles III. Ikano n'abakyala olwafudde tewabeerawo omukolo gusimanga ate tuzzaako tewabaawo omukolo gwonna, kiba automatic aba afuukirawo kabaka, era ajja kuba amanyikiddwa nga King Charles III. That was the first decision of the new king's reign. He could have chosen from any of his four names: Charles, Philip, Arthur, or George. He is not the only one who faces a change of title. Although he is the heir to the throne, although he is the heir to the throne, Prince William will not automatically become Prince of Wales. That will have to be conferred to him by his father. He has inherited his father's title of Duke of Cornwall. William and Kate are now titled Duke and Duchess Cornwall in Cambridge. There is also a new title for Charles's wife, Camilla, who becomes the Queen Consort. Consort is the term used for the spouse of the monarch. Formal ceremonies. It is expected that Charles will be officially proclaimed king on Saturday. This will happen at St. James Palace in London in front of a ceremonial body known as the Accession Council. This is made up of members of the Privy Council, a group of senior MPs, past and present, and peers, as well as some senior civil servants, Commonwealth High Commissioners, and the Lord Mayor of London. More than 700 people are entitled in theory to attend, but given the short notice, the actual number is likely to be far fewer. At the last Accession Council in 1952, about 200 people attended. At the meeting, the death of Queen Elizabeth will be announced by the Lord President of the Privy Council, currently Penny Mordaunt MP, and a proclamation will be read aloud. The wording of the proclamation can change, but it has traditionally been a series of prayers and pledges commending the previous monarch and pledging support for the new one. This proclamation is then signed by a number of senior figures, including the Prime Minister, the Archbishop of Canterbury, and the Lord Chancellor. As with all these ceremonies, there will be attention paid to what might have been altered, added or updated as a sign of a new era. The King's first declaration. The King attends a second meeting of the Accession Council along with the Privy Council. This is not a swearing in at the start of a British monarch's reign, in the style of some other heads of state, such as the President of the US. Instead, there is a declaration made by the new king, and in line with the tradition dating from the early 18th century, he will make an oath to preserve the Church of Scotland. After a fanfare of trumpeters, a public proclamation will also be made declaring Charles as the new king. This will be made from a balcony above Friar Court in St. James Palace by an official known as Greater King of Arms. We will call God Save the King, and for the first time since 1952, the national anthem will be played with the words God Save the King. Gun salutes will be fired at Hyde Park, the Tower of London, and from naval ships, and the proclamation announcing Charles as the new king will be read in Edinburgh, Cardiff, and Belfast. Ezo nno zenteekateeka. Yes, also remember that Charles has become head of the Commonwealth, an association of 56 independent countries and 2.4 billion people. For 14 of these countries, as well as the UK, the king is head of state. These countries, known as the Commonwealth realms, are Australia, Antigua and Barbuda, the Bahamas, Belize, Canada, Grenada, Jamaica, Papua New Guinea, St. Christopher and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, New Zealand, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu. Kitegeera ezo nno z'ensi zaafuukiddewo pulezidenti waazo mbagirawo ebyo nno ebikwata ku kabaka omupya wali. So don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated for such information. Peace.